Welcome back to Practice Makeover. Well, it's been 3 wonderful months since we last saw Stephanie McCullough and found out a little about how things have gone with your practice over the course of the last few months. Stephanie, welcome.
Thanks, Matt. It's good to be back.
So Stephanie, how have things gone?
Things have gone well. It's really been fun to, as a team, focus on how can we use these new tools, or the tools we already have, to really get more efficient, to serve our clients better, to fulfill our mission in the world, and to have the support from the vendors has been fun too.
We started off by chatting with the great team at Redtail, a great CRM platform, and to me, from going through all the episodes, they had the steepest climb, it looked like.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Ricky was great. We've had a couple one-on-one sessions with him and the whole team, and I really confirmed my decision all those years back to go with Redtail, but also to view them as the hub of the business, the kind of the keepers of the value, all the client info, the history, the activities, but also our processes and procedures, right? Our intellectual property of how we do stuff. So that's been really helpful.
So Stephanie, the conversation then shifted to another provider that you hadn't used before, and that was Riskalyze. What did you guys think? How did things go with Riskalyze?
Riskalyze is really cool. It's very slick. It's very easy to use, right? You can send the client the questionnaire, get their results back almost instantly. You can pull in their existing portfolio. We pull that in from Redtail because it's already there. Super cool. You can do a proposal. So all that's good. I find myself having the same hesitation I have with any risk profile questionnaire. Depending on the day the client takes it, you get different results, and I have seen that. But for what it does, it's very useful, and I will definitely continue to use it.
That's terrific. Now, MoneyGuidePro, how have you been able to kind of ramp up your game since working with Matt?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, Matt came to our offices and spent the whole day with us, with the whole team, which is nice, because I've been a user for MoneyGuidePro for a long time. And when you use something a long time, you kind of have your way of using it.
Right.
So the benefit was twofold, I think. The rest of the team got to know it better. Kevin will be using it more himself. Terry can help us input stuff. It's good for Fran to understand what it does. But I learned stuff I didn't know. Right? I always did it one way, and he's like, what? We have this new thing, or you could have always done it that way. We can pull in our own investment portfolios into there, which I didn't realize. So lots of good stuff there, as well as the integration with the other pieces.
And that was the key with Orion too, right? Orion came in and you guys had already kind of been super users of it and super fans of Orion. How'd things go with Orion?
Yeah, I don't know if we were super users. We're longtime users, but I feel like we didn't use it to full capacity. So we've had some good conversations with them. We're going to pull the MoneyGuidePro stuff into Orion. We're going to pull ShareFile, which is what we use for client document secure storage and sharing, right into the Orion portal. We're going to do video statements for people. We're going to, communicate things all through the Orion portal and really have that be the hub for the client. So that's something we're going to be rolling out for 2019.
And all these pieces, getting them to fit together and be a great engine under the hood, kind of led us to Snappy Kraken, where you're going to look at kind of the marketing piece. Yeah. Now, how have things gone so far with Snappy? It's
so fascinating. They have such a cute little logo, and you don't, you kind of expect one thing, but it is a super professional team. I was, I'll tell you, hesitant. I wasn't convinced that their writer could kind of capture my voice, because what we've done so far is film a 10-minute kind of webinar that will be put out in the world. And I kind of gave him everything I've ever written, and he really captured my voice. So the script was amazing. And then I went down to Florida. We filmed for a whole day, really professional team, a director and, all the green screen stuff. So I haven't seen the final product yet, but I've heard good things.
So Stephanie, some really exciting things down there in Florida. When does that kind of hit the ground running?
We should be ready to fully roll it out by the beginning of the year.
Oh, that's amazing. And what are you hoping to accomplish then from that?
Yeah, I mean, I really see, it's been such a fun experience. And at this time in my, kind of business lifetime, to have this opportunity with all the different companies, because it's really a time when we're looking to, absorb my father's clients into our practice, bring Kevin on as a full-scale advisor, and then grow what I'm doing. And I do believe technology is the key to that, to having a consistent, repeatable client process, and then to be able to scale with the size team we are. And then when we bring in new advisors, we've got the whole package right there for them.
So when we started this conversation 3 months ago, you said your goal was to kind of help build an entire practice that was focused on women. What do you think now as you kind of look back over these 3 months and look at what's ahead? What do you think?
You know, I think what's cool about the technology is that you put your own stamp on it, right? And it gives you the capabilities, and then you decide how to roll it out to people and how to customize it for your own client experience. The other thing I did that was maybe not so smart is go to a few conferences between the time I saw you last, which gave me other. After Practice Makeover, I am really excited, optimistic. There is a lot of potential that we've got. We've got the tools. We've got the support from the companies to get the team up to speed on the tools. Yeah, I think 2019 is going to be a fabulous year. This has set us up very well for a lot of growth next year.